if you're a Virgo born August 23rd to September 22nd, what can you expect for the month of June 2017? Let's tune in and find out. So Virgos, we enter June feeling very happy, very optimistic, on top of the world. There's, it's really funny. So some of you are filled with a lot of emotion. And it could be a time in your life when, your child's getting married, or they're moving out and going off to college, or, you've maybe just lost a parent. But it's kind of like this energy of really great energy, positive, in terms of losing a loved one, somebody who's been suffering and they're not suffering anymore. So it's that kind of bittersweet, I'm going to miss them, but, I had them kind of energy, to, the excitement of sending your child off to college, or getting married, or they're having a new baby, or they're moving across the world. That sort of bittersweet. You're happy for them, but there's this kind of emotional, current underneath that happiness. So this is how I feel like June starts to awaken for you, is this kind of little bit of mixed bag of, I'm excited, but gosh, do they have to go so soon kind of thing. Even you may have somebody going off into the military. So there's a lot of these high emotions, right? And then we also have a new moon in Cancer around June 23rd that also might make you feel a little bit weepy, and it could be happy tears and sad tears at the same time. So there's a little bit of dichotomy happening. So let's begin with relationships. For those of you in a coupled relationship, what you could expect for the month of June for you Virgos. This feels really nice, and it really feels like you've got yourself a good partner. And I say that because I feel like, like in the little battles that you might have, daily battles of like arm wrestling, fighting over things, they let you win. So it's like, who doesn't love that? So there's a little bit of, that kind of energy where they give in to you, and things are good, and feels very even keeled, feels very balanced. So I like that a lot. So it feels really solid. And I feel like it actually could open up into something better. And some of you even could be with the right one, where you actually see, well, I could actually marry this person and have a good life, have a charmed life, and really deepen my love and connection for them. So just remember, that when you first start to fall in love with somebody, you can deepen that love. And they're showing me that this is a month where you'll see that you can actually get a little deeper if you're with your committed partner, or you're just in a relationship with somebody that you've been dating exclusively for a couple of months. You can see that this can really deepen into something special. Okay, for those of you that are single and interested in romance, let's see what's available for you. Well, I think it's up to you. If you want a partner, I definitely feel like romance is in the air for you. I think all you have to be willing to do is put yourself out there and let it be known that you're ready. Now, there is some emotional work that you need to do for yourself. If you're a little skittish or a little afraid of being taken advantage of, you'll have some time this month to be able to heal and take care of that, and then be able to move forward with the right person, or with at least getting yourself dating. So I do feel like there's moments where you'll be able to heal any fears that you have about being hurt, or being taken advantage of, or being lied to, typical pained relationship issues. So I do feel like you can be healed and attract a quality individual this month if you'd like to do that. Their energy is, especially from June 9th on, that June 9th Jupiter goes direct, and it has been retrograde, which means we haven't been able to fully use it. And Jupiter is the planet of luck and beauty and new forecasts and expansion. So anything that you do on that June 9th and forward now for the next couple of months is really going to expand. So just know that this is a good thing. Libra is, Jupiter in Libra, it usually has to do with relationships and beauty and luck, and can also go addiction too. So you want to be careful if you're somebody who's an addict, that you don't go crazy, because then it can expand that part of your personality too. So we don't want to go that way. So you want to put your focus on what you do want to expand. And we were talking about specifically for you about relationships, so you can actually expand your ability to have a good, loving relationship. So and Jupiter is going to work in all areas of your life. And then depending on your birth chart, or where Jupiter's at in your sign, it can enhance different things for you more easily than others. But just know that right now Libra it's going direct in Libra. So that would mean for you to most likely help you with relationships and with things that are beautiful for you and in healing for yourself. Okay, so now let's look at any of your money situations for Virgo for the month of June. I feel like that you have the money that you need for whether that's, paying for an extravagant vacation or you're buying a new house. I do feel like you might have a big expenditure this month, Virgo. So there may be something that you're paying for, whether it's a big family gathering or a big exotic vacation that you're putting money down on, or you yourself are getting married, or you've just bought yourself a new car or a house. I do feel like there's a big outlay this month. Here's the other thing, though. I also feel like you're good at budgeting. So I'm aware of it, but I'm not worried about it. And I'm not worried about it because I feel like you're active and you're busy and you're pursuing other things that are going to bring more money in. And with that Jupiter going direct, I definitely like the chances for you of being able to attract more money, better job, better paying position, quality things in your life. So I do think that the sun is really shining on all your affairs. So I expect it to be a good financial month for you in spite of the money going out. So I'm not worried. Okay, so let's look now at your health for Virgos. I feel like you need to take care of yourself, and I'm being directed to your feet. So, if you've got something going on with your feet, whether it's a sore, whether it's a bunion, whether you just have an ingrown toenail, or whether you actually hurt yourself, I would be careful, ladies, with the shoes that you're wearing this month. I don't want to say be careful, I'd be aware, right? I'd be aware where you're going, what you're doing, the type of surface you'll be walking on. So are these appropriate shoes? Because I can just see blisters and things like that, which are never fun. But I feel like you're being guided to watch your feet this month and to take care. This could also mean make sure your pathway is clear in your home, right? Or you're in the middle of the night, you put your shoes someplace where you can get in and out of bed and not have a problem with them. Here in LA, they tell you to put shoes underneath your bed. So if you wake up and there's an earthquake, you can slip your feet right in, because a lot of the glass will break, and then and there's no electricity. So, these things you have to worry about out here. Not that I worry, but, you take precautions. So this is not saying that you're going to have an earthquake where you live, but just be aware where your shoes are, where your feet are, so you don't trip. You keep pathways clear and open, and you take care of your feet. All right? Odd thing, I know, but okay. Let's see. Anything else? Oh yeah, always like to look at, there's a new moon in Cancer on June 23rd. So that new moon energy is where you want to plant your good wishes, your ideas for the next 10 days. At the end of the month, of positive things that you want to have happen for yourself. And so just be aware that that's there. And it's also a little bit of a sensitive time. I think we maybe talked about that new moon in Cancer. Could be a little sensitive time with tears, good tears, bad tears, like that sort of thing. So just be careful that you don't step on anybody's toes. Just have an awareness that people are going to be a little more sensitive. All right, so let's see if there's anything unexpected for Virgos for the month of June. Yeah, I really feel like you're going to be pleasantly pleased with this month. Just like it just starts to feel idyllic, like things start to open up. There's a lot of joy, there's a lot of happiness. Things just become easier. It feels like, it really feels like, oh, winter's over. It's like that, and I know, I'm sorry for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, that you're about to enter winter, but it's that kind of heaviness that I'm talking about right here. And so it's going to be ending, and there's just this relief that comes in for June. So Virgos, just know that June is a happy month. There's a positive month. There's a lot of good things happening, and you have all the resources you need to help yourself financially and emotionally and spiritually. It's a really terrific month for you guys. All right, Virgos, thank you for watching and liking. And if you share it with your friends, I appreciate it. And feel free to comment below, and I'll try to get there and acknowledge it. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Have a wonderful June.